I just time traveled to Pompeii, 79 AD, to vlog live on the city's final morning. Seriously, look at this place. Pompeii was a bustling Roman city nestled in the fertile plains of Campania, resting directly under a massive, sleeping volcano named Mount Vesuvius. Welcome to my time travel vlog, a complete AI reconstruction of Pompeii 79 AD showing ancient Rome daily life before the Mount Vesuvius eruption. The streets were highly advanced, featuring elevated crosswalk stepping stones to keep sandals clear of flowing waste and rainwater. Quick outfit check. I look like a majestic Roman elite, but walking in 5 yards of unpinned wool is a total nightmare. Togas were reserved strictly for formal status symbols, requiring yards of heavy wool, is that constant cleaning chemically stripped over time. We made it to the gorgeous Forum Square, the absolute hype center of town. Just ignore that volcano casually photobombing my shot. The Forum was the absolute beating heart of society, combining intense court cases, major commercial banks, and holy shrines. Did you feel that? The ground just shook. The locals aren't even flinching, but my panic meter is spiking. To the locals, these minor quakes were just a routine daily nuisance. Morning commerce and the city's massive appetite never ground to a halt. Let's grab some breakfast before the apocalypse hits. I'm hitting up a local thermopolium, which is basically an ancient fast food joint. Pompeii's bakeries commercialized breakfast on a massive scale, producing thousands of uniquely stamped loaves of bread every single morning. Look at these deep stone counters. They store hot stews right inside these embedded clay jars. It smells incredibly savory out here. With tiny home kitchens, ordinary working-class Romans relied almost exclusively on these street vendors for hot, affordable midday meals. It was the beating heart of Roman daily life. I just a lentil stew with some fresh flatbread. Honestly, it tastes amazing, but the grit is real. 7 out of 10. Because stone mills shed debris during grinding, Roman bread was so filled with grit that it severely eroded human teeth. Another tremor! A merchant just dropped his clay oil amphora, smashing it completely. The ambient tension is getting visibly higher now. As magma pressured the underground chambers, seismic shocks began occurring hourly, disrupting trade across the entire Bay of Naples. Let's explore the side alleys. The ancient walls are covered in colorful political graffiti and highly explicit gladiator fan fiction. Graffiti was the social media of antiquity, openly tracking everything from intense local political insults to romantic gossip. Look at this election ad painted in bold red. Someone is begging for votes, completely oblivious to what is coming today. Electoral campaigns were cutthroat, with wealthy sponsors paying specialized night riders to paint glowing endorsements across busy city corridors. The sky is shifting colors now. The crisp golden sunlight is turning into a hazy, muted amber as volcanic dust rises. By noon, the upper atmosphere was choking on billions of tons of superheated debris, completely blotting out the Mediterranean sun. Dogs are barking hysterically down the street. Stray mules are pulling heavily loaded carts, trying to escape the growing rumble upstairs. The city's narrow streets became fatal bottlenecks, trapping hundreds of heavy transport wagons trying to flee the impending disaster. Even the temple guards look uneasy. They are touching their bronze armor, whispering prayers as a thin layer of ash falls. Desperate citizens flooded the temples, offering massive fortunes to appease what they assumed was the literal wrath of the gods. The air is getting thick and tasting like sulfur. People are finally dropping their market baskets and looking up at Vesuvius. The explosion released 100,000 times the thermal energy of the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. A massive column of dark smoke is tearing out from the peak. The sheer scale of this shadow is absolutely terrifying. It is officially time to get out of here. The crowd is starting to move with real panic toward the marine gates. The marine gates became a terrifying crush as thousands realized the sea was their only remaining path of escape. The final end came not from slow lava, but from pyroclastic surges, superheated avalanches of toxic gas moving at hundreds of miles per hour. Pliny the Elder famously launched a daring naval rescue mission across the bay, trying to save trapped survivors along the coast. Pompeii vanished from human maps for nearly 1,700 years, perfectly preserved until its modern rediscovery. History isn't just a textbook chapter. It was lived by real people, in vibrant streets, right up until the sky fell down. If you want to survive more historical disasters with me, smash that subscribe button. Let me know where we should go next.